Good evening. Welcome to the West Clermont School Board meeting, March 9th, 2026. Mr. Romano, please take roll.
Mr. Patton.
Present.
Mr. Chumley. Mr. Rudy.
Present.
Mrs. Spencer.
Present.
Currently, Ms. Sanborn is absent, but
Okay. Next up is the Pledge of Allegiance, so please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I do have to comment, the children always do such a great job when they do the Pledge of Allegiance. You guys do a really good job. That's just a side note. Next up is the motion to adopt the agenda. I'll put that in the form of a motion. Will someone make a second?
Second.
Thank you. Is there any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Patton.
Yes.
Mr. Rudy.
Yes.
Mr. Chumley. Yes. Mrs. Spencer.
Yes.
4 yes.
Thank you. Next up is a public hearing for the rehire of Mr. Gephardt. It appears that there is no cards. Okay. Moving on, looks next up is WT Elementary Response Team. That is by, where's Ms. Burke? Oh, there she is.
Good evening, President Patton, members of the board. Is this on? No. Okay, we'll start over here.
Now it is.
All right. Good evening, President Patton, members of the board. Our monthly recognitions are always the highlight of our meetings because we get to share and highlight the hard work of our staff and students. So tonight we have two groups. We have two groups of first responders who reacted quickly and effectively to help two students in need at both WT and the middle school, and then we're going to highlight some of our winter athletes. So first off, I would like to call up the first responder groups that are here from WT and the middle school, along with our district supervising nurse, Heidi Sandlin. So maybe we can have WT on one side, Ms. Principal's up here. Yeah, come on up. And then the middle school over here. And prior to highlighting them, I want to talk a little bit about, because at West Clermont, we are always trying to be proactive and forward-thinking. And so Ms. Sandlin took it upon herself to really focus on bringing a couple trainings to West Clermont. So they've been doing staff trainings in CPR and Project Adam. So I want to talk a little bit about Project Adam. Project Adam was launched in 1999 to get systems into place in communities across the country to offer the best chance of survival to people who suffer sudden cardiac arrest. Through Project Adam, schools, sporting programs, and community sites can become heart safe with the equipment and training needed to be prepared and respond during these first critical minutes. Project Adam has saved lives and could do so in your community as well. West Clermont has committed to this proactive work and is establishing Project Adam team in every building. So it's, and I know that she mentions this, the two teams that worked had both gone through this training, so we know how important that is, that they were ready and able to respond. So first off, we're going to talk about WT. In February, team members from WT Elementary responded to a medical emergency involving a student with exceptional professionalism and care. The clear communication, swift coordination, and outstanding teamwork provided support immediately, ensuring the student's safety and well-being. This team and their response reflects WT's and West Clermont's strong commitment to student care and effectiveness of working together. And those response team members that are here tonight are Lynn Hill, our health aide, Tina Bostecker, resource coordinator, Robin Cahill, paraprofessional, Jocelyn Shookman, first grade teacher, Kate Schaefer, first grade teacher, and representing the Union Township EMS is Lieutenant Clements. So thank you for your hard work and your rapid response. And I think Lieutenant Clements has a little token there for you as well. Go ahead. All right. Thank you. And We'll get a picture at the end. I'll do the middle school. All right, and then these two over here are representing West Clermont Middle School response team members, a dynamic duo in the West Clermont Middle School Clinic of Stephanie Kemeter and Courtney Dean, who were both trained on, actually Courtney was trained just on February 12th, days before the event, acted quickly while under stress with life-saving decisions to a student experiencing a very serious heart issue. They recognized the issue, had the AED ready, called EMS, and worked with the student until EMS was able to arrive and get the student transported to Children's Hospital. So thank you again for your service. Okay.
Behind us is a tripping hat. Take it from the jump.
You're going to shake your hands there. Oh, okay. Stephanie, you're Stephanie, thank you. Well done. Thank you so much. Well done. And then you can, yeah, follow along there. And then if you exit out, Jocelyn, you want to go out, we'll get a picture. Thank you. Thank you. All right, now we're going to call up the winter athletes, student athletes who are here. So let's do boys bowling over here, girls bowling over here, and our wrestler and diver, we could just come on this side as well. So come on up. All right, so it was a good winter in the den, according to Athletic Director Collins. So the winter sports season has been quite successful for various teams and individuals. He highlighted that 5 out of 10 of the winter sports were ECC champions. So woohoo. Boys bowling is with us tonight. And a special attention to the boys bowling. This is the first time that they were ECC champs and sectional champs in West Clermont history. So, and members of the bowling team who were coached here by Brady Dunnigan and Gary Stroop are Matthew Samples, DJ Lack, Ty Barrett, Ashton Lack, Graham Johnston, Tristan Kellerman, and Kyle Boldman. So great season. Additionally, on this side, we had Bryce Cousins, who is our ECC diving champ and finished 3rd overall in the Ohio High School State Athletic Association state tournament. So congratulations, Bryce, and his coach. So Bryce, if you want to stand up there. You have an award there. And your coach, Lisa, is she here? Okay. And then we also have Avery Osage, who was the ECC wrestling champion in his weight class. So congratulations, Avery, to you. And then last but not least are our girls bowling team, who also were ECC champions. And our girls bowling team members include Taylor Hooks, Lindsay Neal, Rachel Ford, Chloe Sears, Avery Hall, Haley Taggart, and they are coached by Leslie Campbell. So congratulations on a great season.
Hey, Chloe, which one are you? Is she here?
Chloe here?
You've changed a lot since I've seen you. Shocked me.
So shout out to all the student athletes. We know it's a lot of time and commitment in your schedule, so congratulations.
before we move to the next section, I just want to remind the board and everyone that we're working on an athletic strategic plan that'll be coming out soon. The update.
I'm sorry, you guys are waiting on me. I apologize. I'm looking at everybody else. Next up is the student voice, WT Elementary. Looks like that is, it just says presented by the West Clermont, I'm sorry, the WT Student Leadership Team.
Right now.
Try again. Good evening, Board President Patton, members of our board, Dr. Foltz, and Mr. Romano. As the proud principal of WT, it is not only a privilege to host tonight's board meeting, but to also have the opportunity to present Student Voice. I want to thank our amazing teachers and staff, as well as our families who are here tonight to show their support. And shout out to our amazing custodial team for their attention to the detail to this space. It's not going to get any cooler, Dr. Foltz. As also, thank you to our main office administrative team and their support staff for always championing for WT. Next slide. I don't have a clicker. Thank you. WT has embraced Leader in Me and how it impacts being a WT Bobcat and a West Clermont Wolf. The word impact for us is teaching leaders both in and out of the classroom. Paradigm 3 reflects change starts with me, and we believe everyone can make a difference. Before I have our teacher leaders come up, I'd like just to give an overview, backslide, sorry, thank you, of just the impact over the last 2 years. Our leaderships have gone beyond the classroom. Last year, we had 7 students apply for our student leadership team. This year, we had 30. So you can see how it's grown and how students are learning that their impact, change starts with me, can make a difference. We have 483 students when I made the slide, and each one of our students has a classroom job. Classroom jobs could be a pencil passer, a line leader, electrician, turning on and off the lights, or maybe a morning meeting leader. We also, this year, under the leadership of Mrs. Myers, our assistant principal, have 87 students that serve in school positions. Those are kindergarten through 5th graders. They can be anywhere from greeters at the main doors or ambassadors to welcome new students. Again, these students needed to apply for their job to be a leader. Kindness in our community. Our Kindness Club has been going on for 3 years under the leadership, who you'll meet here in just a minute, Ms. Raper. Last year, they collected over 100 toys for last year's WC holiday event and 105 food items last year for the Love WC food drive. So our students, our leaders, are making a difference not only at our school, but in our community. WT's student leadership team is co-led by Ms. Hayslip and Ms. Herman. Both teachers are serving in West Clermont for their 2nd year. Ms. Hayslip, with being a part of the most recent Shadow of a Student Day, and Ms. Herman serving as a curriculum lead, have made additional impacts within our district. Ms. Raper has served in West Clermont for 5 years and has embraced a self-contained classroom model in our intermediate grades. She has led the Kindness Club for 3 years now, and all 3 teachers also serve on the building leadership team here at WT. If I could ask those teachers to come up, and it is now turned to showcase our student voice.
My name is Haley, and I'm in 3rd grade. The goal of our student leadership team is to make the school a better place by setting leadership examples, being role models, and encouraging students to be their best selves.
My name is Holly. I'm in 4th grade. And the goal of our kindness club is to empower students to see that they are leaders and that kindness is easy to pass along to other people. Everyone has the power to change someone's day by doing a small act of kindness, like opening a door or helping pick up trash in the cafeteria.
Hi, my name is Mara and I'm in 5th grade. When we have grade level assemblies, we take over assemblies, stand on the stage, review Bobcat expectations, and monitor the students by handing out PBIS points to the students that are showing our Bobcat paws as a reward for being a leader.
My name is Shep. Having the student leadership team take over assemblies shows all students that not only adults can lead, but so can your peers.
Hi, my name is Ella. I'm in the 5th grade. One thing we do in Kindness Club is find at least one thing we can do every month to celebrate our staff and students at WT. For example, during our February meeting, we wrote Valentine's Day cards to all teachers and one of our nighttime custodians. We passed him when he was cleaning downstairs, and he said that when he received a card last year, it meant so much.
Hi, my name is Jacob and I'm in both clubs, and as Kindness Club members in Bobcats, we utilize Leader in Me every day by doing our best to model the 7 habits when we have bigger events like the kindness tree or a food drive. We are proactive by checking and refilling the ornaments throughout the day. The student leadership team had the opportunity to have Mr. Patton at our school board president come to WT for an interview. We learned about what goes on during board meetings. We learned about different jobs within the school board, and we learned about how we get everything we have at school. My name is Drew, and I'm in the 5th grade. When we did the breakfast food drive, we thought with the end in mind, thinking about where our food donations were going to go and what we would do to make sure everyone in the school knew what we were doing. This includes making signs we hung around the schools, submitting a poster to our PTO and asking them to post it on Facebook, and making weekly announcements to encourage Bobcats to donate if they were able to.
Hi, my name is Penelope Shelton and I'm in 4th grade. Kindness Club has created many opportunities for all of us to be leaders. We get to brainstorm ideas we think would benefit our school. We get to work together to make a plan, gather materials if needed, and find ways to spread the word about what we are doing. Everyone plays an important role in our club, and we couldn't do what we do without everyone being involved.
My name is Rory and I am in 3rd grade. The student leadership team has the opportunity to have leadership experiences inside and outside of school. We have set up recycling programs, attending and running school-wide assemblies, interviewing school board members, running attendance incentives within the building, and soon being classroom helpers within kindergarten to 5th grade classrooms at WT.
Hi, my name is Paisley. I'm in 4th grade. To motivate our peers, we make sure we do several different things to let them know when we are doing an activity. We will create announcements that we read during morning announcements. We make posters and have them printed and hang them around the school in places everyone can see. We ask if things can be posted on the WT PTO Facebook page so families can see what we are doing and motivate their students to participate. Those are all things we do to engage our peers and get them involved with spreading kindness. My name is Trinity and I'm in 5th grade. We also did these things when we were doing the kindness tree during the month of December. This is the 2nd year we have done the tree, and the students were excited to see it back again. We also modeled what to do by taking ornaments off the tree and completing the acts of kindness ourselves. We also offered prizes to help build friendly competition and help a good cause.
During the breakfast food drive, we also did in December the grade that brought the most donations received a stocking full of candy canes and handwritten cards from us. It was great delivering the prizes to see the third graders and seeing how excited they were.
Hi, my name is Colton. I'm in third grade. The student leadership team motivates our peers by encouraging others, showcasing the opportunity to be a leader in the building, showcasing a positive outlook on learning, and providing opportunities to lead throughout the building.
I know I have some members of the Student Leadership Team and Kindness Club who did not speak, so could you all stand to be recognized? All students just stand because it is remarkable the effort that you put in and lead. Thank you so much. Thank you again.
Again, the only thing I want to say is that you guys did a great job as always. As one of the individuals said, they did invite me to come out. I got to, we did a makeshift board, and they were able to ask me questions, and I was able to interact with them. They did a really good job, and the school has done a great job, and I appreciate the teachers for inviting me out to do that. So thank you.
So, parents, thank you for coming out tonight and bringing them. As you can tell, we are very proud of them, and you should be proud of them as well. Boys and girls, you probably have homework. So, and parents, if you want to take them, you can go ahead and do that now at this time.
We'll go outside and enjoy the sunshine.
Josh.
You didn't want to pull it up? You didn't want to try to pull it? I don't know if you can or not. Did you look through all this? I saw it. Did it get changed?
They did a good job on the interview. They were really good.
She forgot her work computer. She brought her phone computer.
Yeah, because this is my 100 years.
I don't ever use this except
I needed a bigger one to see.
Larry.
Can you help me get on my home computer? I forgot my Chromebook.
As they are wrapping up, we'll go ahead and continue the meeting. Ms. Romano, please make note that Ms. Sanborn did arrive. Okay, thank you. Next up is public speaking. I'm being told that there are no cards, so we will move on to the consent agenda. That is Josh, please.
Good evening. In front of you, there's a personnel agenda for Monday, March 9th. I wanted to make sure I highlighted, I know I got ahead of myself. I wanted to make sure I highlighted our retirees on this agenda. Holly Jeschke, has served the district for 20 years and is currently a paraprofessional at Summerside Elementary School. Do you guys have any questions regarding the personnel agenda for tonight? Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Next up is Ms. Preston.
Good evening. Got to get it on the short girl height here. This evening, I'm seeking your approval for a group of West Clermont High School students to attend the DECA international competition that takes place in April, beginning April 27th, lasting for 3 days. The fact that we have students who have qualified to participate in this is quite the accomplishment. And if you think about students here who were recognized for their athletic abilities, this is really recognizing our students on another level as well. So we're really proud of our students who've qualified, and we're very excited about the opportunity for them. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, Mr. Romano.
Yep. So item 8.03 is request for approval of the minutes. Those were for the minutes of the regular board meeting held on February 23rd, 2026. Item 8.04 is request for approval of the donations as presented. Amelia LaRose has donated 50 large pizza boxes to Amelia Elementary for first grade science. FC Cincinnati donated 10 FC tickets for staff at West Clermont. Louisville PTO donated the following to Louisville Elementary. There's a list of items that were donated there. Richard and Pamela Waninger donated pop and chips to Withenville Tabasco Elementary for the first grade. Della Douglas donated markers to Withenville Tabasco Elementary for the third grade. So those are the list of donations requested for your approval. Item 8.04 is the list of contracts. There are two. They're both technology contracts for us, Parent Square and FR Connect LLC. So the consent agenda is request for authorization for items 8.01 through 8.05.
Thank you, Mr. Romano. You've heard the recommendation. Would someone like to make a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Mr. Rudy. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you, Ms. Sanborn. Is there any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Rudy?
Yes.
Ms. Sanborn?
Yes.
Mrs. Spencer?
Yes.
Mr. Patton?
Yes.
Mr. Chumley? Yes. 5 yes.
Thank you. Next up is 9.01. This is board action, and this is, I'm going to put it out in the form of a motion that let me just read what it is here. The Board of President recommends that the board approves the rescinding of the Board of Education's resolution 26-53, recommendation to request proposals for legal services, which was previously approved by the board on February 23rd's meeting at the proposal. I'll put that on the form of motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Rudy. Is there any discussion?
Okay, I've been thinking about this. I went back and looked at the other firms that have been suggested. I am opposed to at least two of those. The third one I'm iffy on. And I don't want to see us going into multiple firms. I'd like to see one attorney handling most everything except for what Mr. Romano, taxes, and then you use another guy for something else. Bernie, the tall guy.
Who's the other law firm? So we use them?
Yeah, but you don't use them very often.
DiBuggio or whatever.
Oh, DiMuzio?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there is Mr. Rui from Dinsmore and
Yes.
DiMuzio for the property.
Yeah. So I'd rather see us just stick with one.
I have a question too. Well, I didn't know we had 3 that we were even looking at. Who did
The
you
ones
get that
that
from?
Tina.
Oh, I didn't get the list.
Let me say
Oh,
this.
I thought we'd all seen them.
No, I didn't get it.
Neither did I. So here's, I'll say this. So we've got a first and a second. Now I will open it up for discussion. Is there any discussion?
Why did this come about tonight? I wasn't aware that this was going to be rescinded on the agenda tonight, Dr. Foltz.
It was put on the agenda. It was put on the agenda, and we all got emails. So everybody got an email.
I haven't had a chance to look at my email today. I've
Sorry.
been very busy with taking care of my family.
I apologize. That's unfortunately on you. Everybody got an email. I got the alert that the email, it was put on the agenda. There was no sneak attack. It was put on the agenda. We all had the opportunity to review the agenda prior to the meeting. Is there any other discussion?
Are we going to revisit this, or are we just going to not do it and just keep who we have? Or is that up for discussion, or can we not talk about it now? I'm not sure.
I'm not opposed to, about waiting till later on this year and doing it for next year.
So we're going to, in your book, you think we should revisit this?
I think that's fine if people want to do it.
Well,
It never hurts to check if we can save money somewhere.
I agree. That's why I thought we voted on it last time. I thought that's what we were doing.
But I just think midway through now, we've got a lot of things going on. We need Dave's expertise in it because he's followed along with it for so many years. Negotiations and all the rest of that stuff.
Well, our negotiations, I don't have a date, so I'm not sure. I would assume that they're doing it now or within the next month. So even if we would find a wonderful law firm that we liked or whatever, they wouldn't be doing the negotiations this year anyway.
The short piece of discussion that I'm going to have on this is history was repeating itself. In 2014, the board, which Tina was a part of and 4 other members, did the exact same thing. It was blindsided. The board was not aware that there was any even discussion about this attorney thing. So down the road, if we want to do it the correct way and have discussion, then it needs to be brought to the attention so that it can be put on the agenda. So then that way we all can review the agenda, and then we can talk to Dr. Foltz if we need to. We can ask questions. We can start doing a little bit of legwork. We all get this agenda every meeting ahead of time on Friday so that we all can take the time, be prepared for our board meeting on Monday, and ask the questions. This was a last-minute decision that was put on the agenda, blindsided by everybody.
Okay.
Well,
It would change the
majority-
agenda,
by the-
but we are allowed to do that, and we are allowed to do that, and we're also allowed to vote on the changed agenda, which we all did.
We did. So this is the rescinding of it. So there is a first and a second. Is there any other discussion on it? Roll call, please.
Mr. Patton?
Yes.
Mr. Rudy?
Yes.
Mr. Chumley? Yes. Ms. Sanborn?
No.
Mrs. Spencer?
No.
3 yes, 2 no.
Moving on to superintendent's comments.
Yes. So first I'd like to say that kindergarten information night was on February 24th. We had over 200 families show up, with the majority of them being first-time parents in West Clermont. So it was a success, and I wanted to take a moment to thank our team for planning and implementing that event, and thanks to our vendors for joining us and providing support to our incoming kindergarten kids. If you can't make it but have an incoming kindergarten student, please go to our website and find information about how to enroll. And we have our videos and PowerPoints up there, so you still have an opportunity to see it. The Citizens Advisory Commission meeting, we hosted our first CAC meeting this past Thursday. Great information was shared, which prompted rich discussion and reflection with a great turnout, so that went very well. I don't know if you had a chance to see this or not, but it was Holly Hill's Miss Jasmine's preschool. She had her kids dress up like meteorologists and newscasters and put it on social media. Well, Channel 12 picked it up, and John Gum and Chelsea Sick, the reporter, came out. John Gum's a meteorologist, came out to visit the classroom today. So that went really well. That was such a great thrill for the kids and for us as a district.
And John Gum is a Glenn graduate.
Yeah. And he went to Brantner. Gotta plug it anytime I get a chance to. So this Thursday is the State of the School Showcase. It's our annual State of the School Showcase at West Clermont High School. Doors open at 6 p.m. Come out and celebrate with us. You'll see real examples of what students that they're learning, what they've done to lead in West Clermont. You'll get to see flashes of their genius. So it's really a great turnout if you can come there. I'll do a quick presentation because I know everyone's there for the kids. But we'll do a little presentation, and then you can go watch all the great things our students have been doing K-12. Santa Claus, I don't think, is making an appearance there. And finally, Higher Advice Code 5.23 requires all schools to commemorate President's Day, Lincoln's birthday, Washington's birthday. And so I just wanted to tell some of the things. The elementaries and the secondary schools both participated in February. There were morning announcements, class lessons, readings, discussions on presidential history, leadership, significance of the holiday. We had civic lessons all about it. So we fulfilled an obligation, but it was another chance for our staff and to help our students understand, you know, why it's important that we have a president, and why it's important that we celebrate this holiday.
Awesome.
That's all for me.
Thank you. No, it's not. Are you going to talk about the state of the school? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Is that at 6 o'clock?
6 o'clock. State of the School Showcase is at 6 o'clock on Thursday at the high school.
Sorry. Thank you. Next up is the treasurer's comments.
So I'll keep my comments short. The only thing I have is just to recall that on March 24th, Superintendent, Ms. Sanborn, and Mrs. Spencer and I are going to attend the OSBA and the other associations legislative day in Columbus. Anyone else that's available to attend with us, that's good. I believe the meetings have already been scheduled with our local representatives. If we have time to see others, we would do that too. But I know that's the morning after the 23rd board meeting. And so just know we have to get up early on the 24th and drive to Columbus. So the 23rd should be short, which means they don't want me to give a report on the 23rd. That's all.
That was a record. That was the shortest treasurer comments we ever had.
Might be shorter on the 23rd.
Let's see if we can break it.
So you're done, Dan?
Don't tell me.
Okay. Moving right along is board comments. I'll start with Mrs. Sanborn.
Good evening. I received a call from a constituent, very happy about West Clermont High School Principal Kristen Kaufman, and this is what she said. Mrs. Kaufman is a leader at the West Clermont High School, has been needed for a long time. She goes above and beyond all that she does during her day at the high school. Did you know that it's been seen in the classroom when she has no substitute teacher in the class, either special needs nor normal class? Hats off to Mrs. Kaufman for a job well done, and we thank you on behalf of the Board of Education. Congratulations, Mrs. Kaufman. I've been involved in many organizations over the years. I've held positions on board of directors in those organizations: treasurer, secretary, vice president, and president. And at no time have I ever been questioned or talked in the manner that I was talked to at the last board meeting with the tone that was used. I could not believe that you would do this in front of a full room of people and extended people into the lobby. We had Willowville students, parents of Willowville students, teacher, cabinet team members. You lost control of the meeting. This was a lack of professionalism. That is not how a true leader conducts business. It is perfectly fine to add something to the board agenda. I do not need permission to add something. We voted on this, so let's move on. You were disrespectful of me, and you're trying to make me look incompetent by going back and doing backdoor deals. My character and my integrity and respect go a long way in this community and with other business leaders. I have a high regard for everybody. I do not allow someone to be unprofessional like you are doing. I respect it is stop immediately and no more open mic or no more closed door things in regarding me. Mr. Patton, you called me in to the board office. You wanted to talk to me about a few things. I asked you if I needed to bring someone to the meeting. You said no. Mr. Patton, let me remind you what you did. Dr. Foltz, are you aware in July of 2025, when you were out of town on vacation, we used your office? Mr. Patton, myself, and Mr. Gephardt were in your office. I asked Mr. Patton what Mr. Gephardt was doing here. Mr. Patton said policy. I believe Mr. Patton had Mr. Gephardt here for his eyes and ears on what my answers would be to him. That day, I think it was a beatdown to nail me to the wall. This is exactly how I felt. You ambushed me, and I did not have a witness. This was very upsetting. This will not happen again. The reason you wanted me was because you wanted to go over my notes that I give you out of the kindness of my heart of what I'm going to say during board comments. I believe we have more important things to work on as a board. We need to focus on why we are here, what we want to accomplish as a school district. What you're doing to me is unnecessary of me and to me. Just so you understand, you're not bullying me or intimidating me. Thank you.
Ms. Spencer?
No comment.
Thank you. Mr. Rudy?
I want to say is I'm a Facebooker. I'm on there all the time. Not for drama. I like keeping up with people, mostly my ex-students. But the posts I see about Holly Hill truly warm my heart, especially the culture you have brought there. Now, I harped on it last year about you sitting out in the cafeteria with the kids. Bringing John Gum and the reporter in there was fantastic, and it was very well received on Facebook. So you know if it's good on there, it's good everywhere. Yes. So thank you very much, Mr. Young. We're very proud and pleased to have you with us.
Thank you, Mr. Rudy. I was actually trying to see Mr. Young, and I see you now, because I'm like, who is, I see him now. Thank you, Mr. Rudy. Mr. Chumley?
I want to thank everyone involved today, especially our students. I love coming to the schools, and I especially love the students kind of leading the start of our meetings. I will be at the State of the Schools Thursday. 2 of my kids are presenting there, so I guess be prepared for that.
Remy? Is Remy presenting?
No, not yet. They'll be there soon. They got some art hanging there too, so I'm excited. So I hope to see a lot of faces over there.
Thank you, Mr. Chumley. Before I forget, I always want to make sure I start with the next board meeting will be March 23rd, 2026. We will be back at the Civic Center. Again, as Mr. Chumley said, I do enjoy having all of the students come here. This is what it's about. I appreciate everything that the staff does in our buildings. I appreciate our teachers, our principals, everything from the the health aide, the nurses. This is what it's about, including our athletic department. They do a great job. So I do appreciate all that they do, and I appreciate the fact that Dr. Foltz is bringing them to showcase them in front of everyone. So I do appreciate that. Next up is the executive session. We do have a need to go into executive session. I'll put it out in the form of a motion, the motion to withdraw to executive session for the purpose of considering the appointment, employment, dismissal, discipline, promotion, demotion, or compensation of a public employee or an considering the investigating of charges or complaint against a public employee, official, licensee, or a student, and/or preparing for the negotiation or bargaining sessions with the public employees concerning their compensation or any other terms and conditions of their employment. Again, I put that out in the form of a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Rudy. Is there any discussion on that? It's my understanding we have no vote, so there'll be no vote. I said, yeah. See, you didn't listen either. There is no reason for us to come back and vote, so that we will not, we'll come back out here but we're not voting on anything. Roll call, please.
Mr. Patton?
Yes.
Mr. Rudy?
Yes.
Mr. Chumley? Yes. Mrs. Spencer?
Yes.
Ms. Sanborn?
Yes.
5 yes.
I'm sorry.
Once we got it up, it just needed your credentials. So if you don't remember them off the top of your
I don't remember off the top of my head.
So on your other computer, you'll be able to get on, you can, log into the site from there. And if you have trouble, then just let us know, either me or Angel, and we'll go in and reset your password for you and everything. But your other computer should still have it in it.
It does. I just grabbed the wrong one.
Yeah. Well, and I could have changed it while we were sitting here, but I didn't mess your other one up. Then it wouldn't be able to log in. So I just thought you're probably better off.
There's your chart.
Thank you. I forgot about it already. I lost my presentation mouse that way.
Oh, no, that's
His is dead, and I was like, oh, I'll grab. No, I